They gave up, but now they want to talk to you. There's an open invitation. Can't stop thinking about you. They couldn't control the situation before. They felt emotionally exhausted, but I'm getting that it went both ways. You know who this is if it's for you. Hard conversation, something that might have been angry. People parted ways. I'm getting a conversation that ended in anger, silence, people walking away. A group, I just got a group, but this could have been between two people on behalf of a group. No way out, hiding. Ooh. See, someone felt pushed beyond their limit. Like they hit their limit and went beyond. Rose-colored glasses. They think that you have something that you don't have. Something flipped over. This is about money or an opportunity that someone feels like they lost and they feel resentful about it. You do know who this is. If it's for you, it doesn't have to be for you. Please don't make it fit. There was some assumptions made. Assumptions, jealousy, someone trying to get something that didn't belong to them, but they felt like it did belong to them. Security. They feel like their security was threatened. I feel like I'm supposed to go to this deck. What's the T? Yeah, someone in a desperate situation that said something out of turn, and now they want to come back and talk about it because they've had time to think. They wonder if they were right, because they've learned some things. They realize now that they made very bad assumptions. Okay, assumptions are never smart. Read The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. It is a life-changing book, a very easy read. I see impersonator. Okay, that flipped over in the deck. Yeah, see, once your life copies your style, obsessed with being you. Whoa. It's because they thought something that wasn't right, okay? They very much mishandled a situation, okay? This was, wow. Okay, they feel stupid. They feel stupid. They're still hiding. Pretty obsessed with thoughts of you right now. Thoughts of how this could have gone differently. Thoughts of how to get some security when they do not feel secure at all. You know, this week I keep getting messages about family stuff. Like, this feels like a larger issue than just two people, like I said at the beginning, hooked. That goes back to them really just being obsessed with you, unable to stop watching whatever you're doing on social media. Or just in general, asking people about you. Might not even use social media, but wow. Trying to figure out what's going on. Like, okay, moving on. Wow. They didn't want to move on. Like, nobody really wanted to move on. This is someone you at one time really wanted to help. But you have to move on past this. There's a lot of hurt feelings here. A lot of misunderstandings. And even though the person didn't mean to, it's a lot of wasted time, wasted effort. People trying to control a narrative and offer. Look, genuine intentions, a door opening. Are you ready to receive? Now they feel like they can offer you something. It's wanting to give you something to get something in return. You don't owe this person anything. It's up to you if you want to talk to them. Gosh, obsessed with your life. Obsessed with wanting to be you. They're still making assumptions. You need to know that, okay? That's what this message is about. Do not lose your temper, because I'm getting that someone lost their temper in the past, okay? That's okay. We're all human. Because this person said or did some things that just, I mean, it just wasn't right. And I know how that can be. I know how certain assumptions people make can make you very angry, especially if it threatens somebody's security. That's what I'm getting. It's like someone who just thought you had so much money in the bank, so they asked for money or tried to take your money. Tried to go to the bank and actually get your money. Wow. Assumptions. Like, people, when it comes to money, that people really shouldn't do that. They really shouldn't do that at all. They hear one thing and think they're right. This is someone you just can't tell anything, though. I'm going to be honest that you just can't tell them anything. This too shall pass. You are not of this earth. Be quiet. Don't give this person more information. And it's not really that they're so scary or anything. Okay, I just got some of them really were trying to scam. They're feeling desperate because they owe money to somebody or they owe something to someone, okay? This isn't your problem. They're going around just seeing what they can take from people, and it's not right. It's really not right. People make so many assumptions, and honestly, you got to understand, we're living in a world full of people who really aren't that smart, haven't been around, assume that everybody's just like them. Speaking for United States, look, somebody needs to hear this. I'm telling you from experience, I know this. You cannot judge the people of, let's say, West Virginia off of what goes on with the people in Rhode Island. They are very different states, very different financial demographics. Not just West Virginia, but let's say Arkansas, Mississippi. And it's not all parts of these places. I mean, look, I'm from one of those states just mentioned. There are rich people in those states, but there are also a lot of poor people. If you go to New England, Rhode Island, for example, Vermont, New Hampshire, you're going to find a higher percentage of people who have money as opposed to people in Appalachian states. Now, that doesn't apply to some of the states I just mentioned. Look, I know this is a weird message. I'm just saying someone made some assumptions they shouldn't have made. People can't see outside their own world. Even people in cities, like some of us who grew up in the country, and I know if you're outside the United States, these references might go over your head, and I'm sorry. People don't realize the United States is really 50 different countries under one umbrella. We're geographically the same size as Europe, geographically. Not population-wise, but geographically. Denmark is the same size as Michigan. We are a massively huge country. You know, social media has taught me, like, people who grew up in, like, let's say, inner city New York City, and I've had this conversation many times, they just assume that what they went through is like how it is everywhere. But some of them, even though if you're from the country, from rural areas, you think, well, those people know everything. People from the city, like there tends to be some intimidation, okay, if you come from the country. But you go to these places and you realize that some people who have never left their neighborhood, have never left the city, are kind of out of touch with how everybody else operates. And that's where this comes from. It's someone who just made some assumptions they shouldn't have made. And I know that's weird and that's not going to resonate for everybody. But I'm telling you what I know, and I'm telling you the energy I'm getting for this reading. Someone made some very incorrect, possibly offensive assumptions. You don't owe them anything. You're not of this earth. Use your intuition. Use your intuition. Last card. You have no fear. Don't fear what they could take from you, and don't feel like they know more than you or know less than you. Like, just don't make assumptions. If they're making assumptions about you, remember, it's not good to make assumptions about them either. Walk in love, walk in peace. Don't let them trigger you. And it doesn't have to be about the states or anything I just mentioned. I'm just telling you, people are making some bad assumptions here all around. Let it die out. No more anger. Do not repay evil for evil, but repay evil with good. Just send peace and keep going. You have no fear. It is spoken, it is written, and so it is. Amen.